Ever seen an animal that looks part pig, part elephant, and part something out of a storybook? Meet the tapir, one of nature's most charmingly odd creatures, with a nose that wiggles like a snorkel and a body built for jungle life. They're shy, gentle, playful, and surprisingly talented swimmers. So let's take a fun journey into the world of the tapir to uncover what makes them so special and just how incredible these forest wanderers really are. There are just 5 species of tapir in the world, 4 living in Central and South America, and 1 in Southeast Asia. The South American group includes the Brazilian or lowland tapir, the mountain tapir of the Andes, the Baird's tapir from Mexico to Colombia, and the rare Cabomani tapir hiding deep in the Amazon. Can't forget the Malayan tapir stands out with its bold black and white coat, looking almost like a panda of the rainforest. Tapirs thrive in warm, lush forests filled with water and shade, the perfect mix for these shy, water-loving wanderers. Tapirs are big fans of leafy snacks. They love munching on fruits, berries, twigs, and tender leaves, using that amazing, flexible nose like a built-in grabber to pull food right off trees and bushes. They have around 42 teeth, perfect for grinding up tough plants and fruits in the forest. When it comes to looks, each species shows off its own unique colors. Some sports that striking black and white coat, while the others range from rich chocolate brown to grayish black, some even with lighter snouts or speckled fur when young. Size-wise, they're no small fry. Most adult tapirs weigh between 500 and 800 pounds and can reach up to 6.5 feet long. The Malayan tapir is the heavyweight champ, tipping the scales at over 1,200 pounds. In the wild, they can live up to 25 to 30 years, and in protective reserve, they gain a few years more. That's a long time for such a quiet, forest-loving creature. If there's one thing tapirs absolutely love, it's water. They spend a lot of their time lounging in rivers, streams, and muddy pools. It keeps them cool and helps protect their skin from pesky insects. Tapirs are fantastic swimmers and divers. They can glide through the water as gracefully as a hippo, and they're known to hold their breath for up to 2 minutes underwater. They'll often walk along the bottom of a riverbed, using that short trunk-like snout like a snorkel when they come up for air. It's like having built-in scuba gear, and don't let their chunky bill fool you. Tapirs can run fast when they need to. They can reach speeds of around 25 miles per hour, darting through the dense forest paths with surprising agility. So whether it's sprinting through the jungle or gliding underwater, these quiet creatures move with a lot more grace than you ever expect. Let's talk about baby tapirs. When a tapir calf is born, it's covered in white stripes and spots, like a tiny walking work of art. These patterns help them blend into the dappled sunlight of the forest floor. As they grow, the stripes fade and their adult coat emerges, but for those first few months, they're practically camouflage ninjas. Tapirs typically have their mating season in the rainy months, when food is plentiful and the forest is lush and green. Females usually give birth to a single calf after a pregnancy of around 13 months, just enough time for the baby to be strong, healthy, and ready to explore. Here's some fun tapir trivia. Did you know their noses are so flexible they can grab fruit midair, or that their large, rounded bodies and short legs help them quietly move through dense forests without snapping branches? And although they're mostly calm and shy, tapirs are excellent at sneaking through the jungle, a perfect mix of gentle and clever, all rolled into one fascinating creature. Tapirs may look calm and gentle, but their senses are sharp and always alert. Their eyesight is not the best, but their hearing and sense of smell are top-notch, perfect for spotting danger or finding tasty treats hidden in the forest. Tapirs are mostly nocturnal, feeding under the cover of night and quietly exploring their territory while avoiding the heat of the day. They communicate with a variety of sounds, whistles, squeaks, and chirps, especially mothers talking to their calves. When it comes to their territory, tapirs are mostly solitary. They mark their home areas with urine and poop, often creating special latrine sites in the forest. These little signals let other tapirs know who's nearby, keeping everyone safely spaced out. Even though they're usually quiet wanderers, their clever ways of communicating and marking territory show just how smart they are to life in dense forests. Here's a neat detail you might not know about tapirs. Their feet are not the same. The front feet have 4 toes, while the back feet have 3 toes, all tipped with small, sturdy hooves. This clever design helps them walk easily through muddy forest floors, slippery riverbanks, and even swim with stability. And their fur? It's generally short, dense, and smooth, perfect for moving through thick vegetation without getting snagged. It also dries quickly after a swim, keeping tapirs comfy and cool in their warm, humid homes. Such small details show just how perfectly tapirs are built for life in the forests and rivers they love so much. Here's a fun fact. Tapirs are often called the gardeners of the forests. As they wander and munch on fruits, leaves, and seeds, many of those seeds pass right through their digestive system and get deposited in new spots. It's like they're quietly planting new trees and plants everywhere they go, helping the forest stay healthy, lush, and full of life. And here's something extra cool. Tapirs can perform what's called the flehmen response. This is when they curl up their upper lip and sniff the air with their mouth open, almost like they're tasting the scents around them. They use this trick to detect pheromones, find out who's nearby, or even figure out which tapirs are ready to mate. A secret way of communicating through smell that's both clever and fascinating. From their earliest roots and unique feet to their surprising talents, tapirs truly are one special animal. They may not roar or migrate hundreds of miles like other wild animals, but their gentle habits shape the very forest they live in, helping plants grow, rivers stay rich with life. So the next time you see a tapir, whether in the wild or at the nature preserve, take a closer look. Behind that curious trunk-like nose and calm expression lies a living reminder of a time long gone, still fulfilling its role in keeping the world in balance. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to BearBunk if you want to uncover more incredible animal stories. And remember, every creature, no matter how quiet, plays a vital role in the rhythm of life. Until next time, keep smiling. Nature's full of surprises.